was growing up, UCLA men's basketball was a dynasty. They were led by Coach John Wooden, who was known as the Wizard of Westwood, which is the LA community where UCLA is located. Wooden led UCLA to 10 national championships in a 12-year period, including 7 in a row. In their heyday, they won 75 games in a row. Wooden used to tell his teams, "Be quick, but don't hurry." This sounds like an oxymoron, but it makes sense. To be quick is to be focused and intentional. It avoids hesitation and seizes opportunities. Hurrying results in rushed decisions and unnecessary mistakes. People are more hurried than ever. They feel overwhelmed by life. As a leader, if you can model being quick without hurrying, it will help you and those you work with. Here are 3 ways to do this. First, focus on effort, not results. Believe it or not, Wooden did not talk about winning. He emphasized working hard in practice and maximum effort in games. Focusing on effort and not results creates a Zen-like detachment from the outcome. As a non-anxious leader, it enables you to have high expectations without putting undue pressure on those you lead. Further, when you define things by outcomes, you end up judging yourself and those you lead unfairly. Sometimes things go well, even when you didn't give your best effort. Other times you do your very best and things don't turn out the way you want. This is especially true in the spiritual life. Daily practices such as prayer, journaling, and meditation don't seem to have immediate results, but sustaining these practices slows us down so we can speed up. Martin Luther famously said, "I have so much to do that I shall spend the first 3 hours in prayer." To me, this is the epitome of be quick, but don't hurry. Consistent effort enables you as a leader to move quickly without being sloppy. Second, practice Kaizen. This is the Japanese term for continuous incremental improvement. Wooden didn't use this term, but he lived it. He coached his players to continually improve their skills and their knowledge. In just about any area of life, you have to start slowly. Learning to play an instrument is a good example. When learning a new technique or song, things move slowly. Mistakes are made, but over time, competence increases. This results in the ability to be quick without hurrying. In fact, most musicians will tell you that when they perform, they do their best when they are not thinking about what they are doing. It is the work that they did to prepare that enables them to be quick, but not hurry. Living a reflective life has the same effect for spiritual leaders. Time spent daily enables your subconscious mind to process your life in a way that doesn't happen when you are constantly busy. I believe it's how we connect with God, and it helps you to be quick, but not hurry. Finally, keep it simple. Doing a few things well is better than doing many things with mediocrity. Wooden kept his basketball program simple. They had a simple offense, 1 out-of-bounds play, and 1 defense, man-to-man. By practicing these simple concepts continuously, they became the best in the game. Applying consistent effort and continuous improvement work best when you avoid overcomplicating things. The more complicated something is, the harder it is to learn and to master. Occam's razor, also known as the law of parsimony, is a problem-solving principle that states that simpler solutions are more likely to be correct than more complex ones. In other words, don't overcomplicate things. A consistent practice of 10 minutes of meditation each day is better than an inconsistent practice of prayer, meditation, and journaling. Doing your most important work regularly rather than scattering your efforts will move your life forward. It will help you develop greater skill. This will enable you to move quickly without hurrying. Whether it's your spiritual life or your role as a leader, Coach Wooden's advice works. Be quick, but don't hurry.